Like, I've been seeing a lot of comedians, like, trying to, like, separate themselves from Austin lately. Have you seen this? A lot of comedians that, like, use Joe and his millions of followers to boost their careers, that went on there to promote their specials, that performed at the club, like, really used Joe's power and influence that he was very generous to give them. And all of a sudden, there's, like, a little internet backlash. It's like, and now I see these comics, like, kind of vocally talking shit, that they would talk all this shit, by the way, behind closed doors, because it's what comics do, but like real like rat weasel shit. Because you let this guy enrich you, you used him for his followers, and now you see a situation where like they're getting backlash, and instead you pile on for self-salvation. Yeah. There's a lot of fucking weasels in this business, and it's good. I like to see it. I want everybody to know.
All right. So
so here's my view of it. It's that these comedians that have been on Friends with Joe or have done his show, they're just trying to take a step forward, or I mean a step back from that backlash that Joe was receiving for. I'm probably sure he's talking about like endorsing Donald Trump and endorsing certain views of stuff, and all they're just trying to do is like, you know, make light of it and also say like, I don't reflect on the same beliefs and I don't believe on certain things that he believes in, and we're just individuals and independent.
I'm not a doctor.
People grift to a side politically is so funny to me.
It's wild. We know who these people are.
Yeah, like if
we know who these comedians are. Like we're talking about comics, and we're just like, there's people doing so well with this grift.
Yeah.
That you go that like we're all just sitting here like in disbelief.
Liking pictures of his fucking elk meat is gay as.
What if you like elk meat?
You don't like elk meat.
I love elk meat.
What if you want to stay in his good graces? Oh.
Finally, some honesty from Joe.
No, I like his politics the best.
I do too.
Yeah, I feel like
I like how in touch he is with the average man. That's my favorite part about Rogan. He's just like one of us.
I'm there for the riffing. I love the riffing.
For Andrew Schulz to be like, well, they're turning his back on him. I think you've done the same thing with your support too with Donald Trump, right? Like you're like, I didn't know he was gonna do this. Really, I didn't know he was gonna do all these things that he said.
Point, like there'll be people that like they'll DM me and be like, you see what your boy's doing? You voted for this. I'm like, I voted for none of this. He's doing the exact opposite of everything I voted for. Yeah. I want him to stop the wars. He's funding them. I want him to shrink spending, reduce the budget. He's increasing it. It's like everything that he said he's going to do, except sending immigrants back. And now he's even flip-flopped on that, which I kind of like. But he's like, oh, well, we kind of need the...
That's kind of... Isn't that like a contradictory right there? Now you're like sort of like some sort of white knighting Joe Rogan and with other comedians trying to just like, you know, trying to like, you know, defend themselves from potentially getting some fans on their backs because they saw him or them on the Joe Rogan Experience or whatnot, which is like, yeah, shut up, fool.
Did you vote for Trump?
I did.
Do you regret it?
A lot of people made a big deal, but I did say that I regretted it the other day. Look,
It's almost like podcasters who have zero knowledge of anything outside of locker room humor shouldn't get involved in politics, let alone invite them onto their huge platforms and have them push whatever narrative they want while giving absolutely zero pushback to anything that they have to say. And the Rogan sphere has gotten so political now that some of the comedians inside of it are speaking out about it. Like when Andrew Santino, Bobby Lee, and Yanni Papa all came to the conclusion that comedy podcasts should have never turned political on a recent episode of Bad Friends.
It makes me happy to know that this show is still as stupid as it's always been from the beginning, because I see a lot of our podcast pals or people in our sphere that are taking these shows to a level that we don't go to.
Which is what?
Well, they're all having like
They're all, like,
politicians on.
journalists.
Tim got fucking interviewed by like CNN.
Yeah.
I was like, what in the fuck is going on?
Yeah, we stay here.
Same with how you...
They you know what the